What can a $25 accommodation get you in Manila City? What's the nightlife really like? If you're curious, join me as we explore Manila's most famous entertainment district and see what this part of the city has to offer. Hi, my name is Onad. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Originally, I planned to do another walking tour around Ermita and Malate, one of Manila's most popular hotel and entertainment districts. But then I thought, why not make it even more useful? Instead of just walking around the area, I decided to book a $25 accommodation so I can show you exactly what you can expect if you stay here. We'll take a tour of the room, explore the neighborhood, visit some nearby attractions, and later tonight, we'll also see what the nightlife is really like around here. This is where I booked my room for today's stay. It's a high-rise condominium right in the heart of Manila's entertainment district. Alright, let's head inside. This is the lobby. It looks modern and feels spacious and welcoming. Check-in was quick and easy. I just showed the receptionist the digital check-in form from my Airbnb host, and I was good to go. The room I booked was on the 52nd floor. Let's head upstairs and see what the view looks like. Here's the hallway on the 52nd floor. I'd say it's clean, quiet, and well maintained. It's not particularly wide, but it's not narrow either, so it feels comfortable enough. Alright, this is it. Let's head inside and check out the room. And this is what the room looks like. There's a large leather sofa, antique wooden furniture, beautiful decorative pieces, and plenty of natural light coming in through the floor to ceiling windows. The bed is unique because it's round instead of the standard rectangular shape. I'd say it has a love hotel vibe. My first impression is that it looks and feels like a traditional Chinese style room. I'd also say it's quite spacious for one person. However, because of all the furniture, it does feel a little cramped to me. There's a kitchen, so I can cook here if I want to. There's also a washing machine, which is really convenient if you're staying for a few days or longer. There's also a small extra room that can be used as an extra bedroom if you're traveling with a companion or your family. Alright, let's head outside and see what's around the area. Just a few steps away is one of Manila's most well known attractions, Dolomite Beach. Many locals and foreign visitors come here to enjoy the view of Manila Bay and watch its famous sunset. The white sand you see here isn't natural, it's made from crushed dolomite rock that was brought in to cover this section of the baywalk. The project sparked a lot of debate. Some people praised it for making the area cleaner and more attractive, while others questioned its cost and whether it addressed the larger environmental issues affecting Manila Bay. Regardless of where people stand on the project, Dolomite Beach has become a popular destination for both locals and tourists. Many come here to enjoy the sea breeze, take photos, exercise, or simply relax while watching the famous Manila Bay sunset. Swimming isn't allowed here, but the beach has become a symbol of the ongoing efforts to rehabilitate Manila Bay. Whether you see it as a successful urban attraction or a controversial government project, there's no denying that it has transformed this part of the city and continues to attract thousands of visitors every week. Now let's take a quick look at some of the amenities available here. There's a billiards room where you can unwind and play a few games, a function hall for hosting birthdays and other special events, and swimming pools for both kids and adults. There's also a gym if you want to squeeze in a workout during your stay. Overall, the amenities are a nice bonus. If you're staying here for a few days and don't feel like going out, there are plenty of ways to relax and enjoy your time without even leaving the building. Alright, let's head out and explore what the nightlife on this side of Manila City is really like. Back in the 1970s and 1980s, Ermita was considered the heart of Manila's nightlife. The area was filled with bars, nightclubs, live music venues, restaurants, and hotels. It attracted both locals and foreign visitors looking for entertainment after dark. At its peak, Ermita was one of the busiest nightlife districts in the country. Over the years, however, things began to change. Several city ordinances, urban redevelopment projects, and changing travel trends gradually reshaped the district. Some of the famous bars and clubs disappeared, while others moved to different parts of Metro Manila. Today, you'll still find bars, karaoke lounges, and live music venues in Ermita, but it's no longer as wild or as crowded as it once was. Inside, it's your typical bar vibe, loud, with a live band playing. I only ordered one beer because I still wanted to explore the other parts of the area. Alright, time for a quick street food snack. This is one of the most famous street foods in the Philippines, balut. It's a fertilized duck egg that contains a partially developed duck embryo. And here's how you eat it. First, crack the top of the shell and add a little salt for flavor. Then, sip the broth inside. Next, pour in some chili vinegar and take another sip. After that, peel away more of the shell, season it with a little more salt if you like, and eat the rest in one bite. Now we've made our way to Malate, Ermita's neighboring district. Although these two areas are often mentioned together, they each have their own character and atmosphere. If Ermita is known for its mix of hotels, bars, and historical landmarks, Malate has long been recognized as the more entertainment focused district. During the 70s through 90s, Malate was one of Manila's most vibrant nightlife destinations, attracting locals, tourists, expats, and even celebrities. It was famous for its live music scene, discos, bars, and late night restaurants. Today, much of Malate's nightlife is concentrated along Adriatico Street and Remedios Circle, as well as the surrounding streets such as Nakbil Street and Maria Orosa Street. This is where you'll find many of the area's bars, karaoke lounges, live music venues, restaurants, cafes, and hotels, all within walking distance of one another. Compared to Ermita, Malate's nightlife feels more compact and walkable. As you stroll through the neighborhood, you'll hear live bands performing, see people enjoying food and drinks outdoors, and find restaurants and bars staying busy well into the night. Like Ermita, Malate has changed over the years. Some of its iconic clubs and bars have closed, and the nightlife isn't as wild as it once was. Even so, the district remains one of the liveliest parts of Manila City after dark. Many visitors come here not only for the nightlife, but also for the wide variety of food. You'll find everything from Filipino street food to Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Middle Eastern, and Western restaurants, making it a popular spot for both dining and entertainment. Today, Malate may not have the same reputation it enjoyed decades ago, but it continues to be one of Manila City's best known nightlife districts. Whether you're looking for live music, a late night meal, a few drinks, or simply want to experience the atmosphere after dark, Malate is still well worth exploring. Now, before we end the night, since we're already here, why not experience some of the entertainment and try some of the food? First, let's check out a sports bar. I think it suits me better since I prefer a quieter atmosphere over loud clubs. This place looks nice, so let's give it a try. It's actually my first time visiting this kind of entertainment venue in years. As an introverted person, I rarely go to places like this, but I have to admit, it's quite enjoyable once in a while. Of course, it's probably even more fun if you have a companion. But honestly, I'm already used to going out on my own, so it doesn't really bother me. In fact, I actually prefer going out alone. When you're with someone, you naturally have to consider what they want to do as well, and sometimes you end up skipping places or activities because you're not sure if they'll enjoy them. When I'm by myself, I don't have to think about any of that. I can stay as long as I want, leave whenever I want, and do exactly what I feel like doing. For me, that's one of the best things about solo travel. You're completely free to explore at your own pace and enjoy the experience your own way. Now, for the grand finale. Ramen, well, I wasn't really planning on it. I just saw the 50% off sign and thought, why not? Alright, I'll probably just order a ramen.
Shoyu ramen, tonkotsu, tsaka spicy ramen. Yes. Ay na lang. Cheese tempura na lang. Ay. Cheese tempura, higaishimasu.
Alright, I think this is a good place to wrap up today's video. So, what do you think? Is the $25 accommodation worth it? Or do you still think it's a bit expensive? And what are your thoughts on the nightlife in Ermita and Malate? Would you visit these places if you had the chance? If you've made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching and for your continued support. Until next time, cheers.